always wear skirts in my community, and I also don't really wear tank tops at all, but I could. It's just kind of a personal preference thing. I feel like I blend in a little bit better.
I'm not quite as conservative, I guess, as Margaret. So on weekends, I wear pants in my community, or maybe like 3/4 length pants, capris. But if I'm at work or it's a weekday during the work hours, then I'm in a skirt past my knees.
During the winter, you'll still be expected to wear skirts, and it does get cold, and so having leggings is really nice.
If I'm doing like work stuff, I usually sport khakis and a collared shirt. But if it's like me meeting up with just a couple counterparts or doing something that's a little more laid back, I can do jeans. I've worn shorts a few times, but I try not to do it with certain people, like older people. I try not to. I try to dress up a little more for them. If I'm doing stuff with volunteers, it's just, you know, jeans, shorts, whatever.
I brought a Gore-Tex raincoat to the breeze, and I was really glad I had that in training, especially. We had a lot of rainy days.
We all have cell phones, and Peace Corps gives you money to buy a cell phone. You could buy pretty cheap internet cell phones here, so you can check email and Facebook from your hut. But something that's really nice to have is like a really good smartphone from the US. I have an iPhone, someone else has a BlackBerry, and as long as they're unlocked and made to work on the GSM network, which pretty much means if it's AT&T or T-Mobile, all you have to do is pop in a Swazi MTN SIM card, and it should work just like back home.
The most important thing that I brought with me is my iPod. I love to listen to music, and if you like listening to music, you have to bring your iPod. Also, I didn't bring a speaker with me, but if you can, you should bring your speaker, so when you're in your hut, you can plug your iPod into the speaker, and so you can listen to it.
There's a couple things that I'm really happy I brought. One of them, solar charger that works for your iPod, which I also suggest bringing with speakers, and it works for your cell phone. So Solios are amazing. I also am very much into exercise, and you can't get any exercise equipment here. So I brought exercise balls and pumps, which are awesome, and they double as seats. And I also bought resistance bands with me. And the final thing I wouldn't leave home without is a solar shower. That way you can actually feel like you're getting clean instead of bucket bathing.
I wish I brought my computer. Even if you don't have electricity, you're going to find ways to charge it. And it becomes really important when you have to write your report or do any project. It's really good to bring your laptop so you don't have to go to town like every time you need to use the computer.
And I brought my computer, absolutely, my computer. I couldn't live without my computer.
Another thing is an external hard drive. Most people have computers, and so we have tons of movies, music, and stuff like that. And so usually whenever we get together, you just pull out your hard drive and everyone just shares movies. Also, a good thing to bring movies. We don't get a whole lot of like new movies all the time, so when you guys come, we're gonna be looking for you guys for some new entertainment. But we actually do have a pretty good collection of movies already, so bring a hard drive and a computer. Really good stuff to have.
I was so nervous about packing all the right stuff that I ended up packing everything, and a lot of it's just clutter.
I brought too much stuff. There were just a lot of things. I brought decongestants and cold medicine and stuff, and none of that is needed because Peace Corps provides all of that. A first aid kit. You don't need to worry about even bringing Band-Aids or anything.
You can get good shampoos, fine soaps, everything you need like that here.
I brought a money belt, and it is dusty and dirty in my closet right now.
You really don't need that much stuff. You can buy like pretty much any article of clothing you might need, unless you have some kind of outsized body part.
During the first 2 months when you're in your training village, Peace Corps asks you here in Swaziland to store half your stuff. So when you're packing, think, what is it that I really have that I have to have to survive, and what clothes and things that I can just put away and not miss for a couple of months.